Hello, I'm Dr. Kenneth Goldberg, and I'm the author of The Homework Trap: How to Save the Sanity of Parents, Students, and Teachers. The Race to Nowhere team has recently presented a petition for homework reform to the National PTA at their annual convention. The convention is over, and so far I've been unable to locate information about what happened following the presentation. Following the news feeds from the National PTA, the Race to Nowhere, and other education sources, it looks to me as if nothing really was followed up on this petition. So this leaves us with the question of what to do next. For those who were strongly in favor of the petition, it's obviously a disappointment because the endorsement of the National PTA would have been a wonderful step toward taking this petition to local PTAs. Obviously, everyone can still take the concept to their local PTAs and try to advocate for those on a local level. But it seems to me that there are two types of parents involved. One type of parent is the parent whose child is doing well or reasonably well, but who just finds the intrusion of homework unproductive and counter to other things that that parent would like to see happen for their child in their home and just how they would like their family life to be. Then there is a second child who is truly homework trapped, and that's the child that I've been dealing with for several years. And for that child, the stakes are much higher because although it would be good for all children that there be homework reform, that child is in danger. That is a child who is getting a constant demand of homework, unrelenting, a demand that that child cannot handle, and it pushes parents into a state of conflict with their own children, and it's a conflict that's not productive. Those children need homework relief, and the clear and obvious mechanism for such homework relief is the 504 system. Unfortunately, the 504 law allows for and requires that there be reasonable accommodations for children with certain types of health problems, of which problems in processing speed and auditory processing would easily fit into the model. However, the law does not provide what those models should be, and teachers do not necessarily have the models that are going to meet your child's needs. Typically, a 504 plan includes a provision for more time. More time may be okay during the school day, however, it is meaningless at home where the accommodation that you really need is less work. I've provided a simple three-point model, which I think can be readily incorporated into 504 plans. However, it can't be incorporated into 504 plans if it's not brought up to the teachers as a model for your child. And further, it's unlikely to be accepted unless it gets well ingrained into the thinking of the school, not just what you want for your particular child. So there is a bit of an uphill fight, and I'm ready to help out with that uphill fight. On October 4th here in New Jersey, I will be conducting a presentation in conjunction with an education lawyer on the issue of the homework trap. I'll have more details about the presentation as we work out those details, location, times, and so forth. So I'll give more information at a later time. However, I would like to see this presentation become distributed in a much more widespread way, not just in New Jersey, and to be in the hands of people who may have power and influence to make changes, which means to some degree the parents who have homework trapped children, but it also means people who are educational advocates and people who are education lawyers. So over the next year, starting in September, I'm hoping to develop a network with professionals who advocate for children on a more widespread national basis. So in any event, I'll give more information on this issue in future blogs and as the summer unfolds, and I also welcome feedback and questions from parents. The more people express interest in this, the more successful we will probably be. So I invite you to write something on the comments section of my blog or on the guest book of my website, or to even email me directly. Then that links to that can be found through my website. That will be it for today, but I do promise we will continue on this theme throughout the summer. Thank you.